I don't know what this is going to taste like. Actually, this is 2018. This is the first wine from 2018 that I will have tasted. So this is from Maine. This is Oyster River Carbonic Nation. It's a blend from 4 different like vineyard sites around Maine, like little homeowners that had Brian plant some grapes, and he helps them farm and manage it. And all the sites are too small for him to like make a wine from any one of them. So every year he does he goes and picks all of them at once. All goes around as fast as possible because they're in like Bremen, Castine, Bristol. I forget the 4th place, but so they're not super close together. But so anyway, harvests all at the same time and then co-ferments them. And he's tried something different each year. Did I say this is all fruit from Maine? All grapes grown in Maine. This year he tried doing a carbonic fermentation for the first time. So he put all the grapes into a tank, like layered them, all the clusters in there, and then sealed the tank. And he said he just walked away and left it for three weeks. And slowly, like from the pressure, the grapes on the bottom started to break and juice and started fermenting with the wild yeast and releasing CO2. And because the tank was sealed, it just like filled up with CO2. And he wasn't sure what was going to happen, so he put crown caps on them. So I don't think it's really fizzy yet. But he went with crown caps because didn't know what was going to happen in the future. It might become fizzy. He only made 60 cases of it because there was not a whole lot of fruit. So I forgot to pick up a glass. Oh, it's very bright. It's pretty. It's tart. It's tart, like bright fruit, but also like kind of pretty and smooth at the same time. This is hybrid grapes. This is Marquette, Petit Pearl, Sabravois, and then there was an ellipses and nothing else in the list. So there might be other things there, but I guess those are the 3 big ones. I mean, mostly right now it just smells sort of like carbonic, and like I smell CO2 mostly from it. So after the 3 weeks of it fermenting in tank, just with the naturally produced CO2 sort of displacing all the oxygen, then they dug the fruit out, pressed that, and then let it finish in an old oak tank. Finish the like primary fermentation. Yeah, it is actually kind of Gamay-like. I know, and like Beaujolais, a lot of Nouveau and stuff. Carbonic fermentation is associated with Beaujolais, but it is like, so maybe some of it is the process, but it's that same like bright, pretty, smooth, fresh, slightly tart, like fun kind of fruit-driven wine. The tannins are super soft. Very easy drinking. It tastes like it would actually be better with a little bit of, time to open up and breathe. You can see just a tiny bit of bubbles up there around the top of it. It's not actually fizzy. I don't feel like an effervescence in my mouth, but I wouldn't be surprised if it slowly becomes like a little bit prickly. Anyway, super cool. Grapes grown in Maine, hybrid grapes, wild fermented, 0 sulfur added, like no sugar, anything. Brian only made 60 cases of it, so very limited.